We are today here in Brooklyn with my studio mates in my co-working space, which we have different kind of creatives. And I'm a designer, and I've been moving as a freelance in different disciplines through the years. And mostly I think what I'm more attracted to is to the idea of communicating with images that you could read. So in a way, creating letterings and messages that they're kind of like complex to look at, and then they make you feel rather than understand at the first glance. Last time I worked for Creative Review was for the issue about the 20 best logos of all time, and it was with the same art director, with Paul Penson, and it definitely was like a huge milestone in my style, because what I love about working with art directors is that they push you always to a place that you haven't been before, and then you need to figure out things by yourself. And he put me in this brief, I remember, in 2011, about creating number 20 made out of the same style as Franco Grignani's beautiful Bullmark logo. And after that experience was kind of like always an attracting style that I always going back many times, trying to always work with the idea of volume and black and white and lines. I love the idea of like working with defining shapes just by fusions in Illustrator and so on. And lately I've been experimenting more with color into this style. And funnily enough, I think this is a project which the technology that embodies, that demanded the project was also a very challenging experience. I think another very interesting part for me has been the process of working with HPE Mosaic, which is a program that I haven't had the chance to work before, and I didn't know much about it. But basically allows you to generate as many designs as you want from the same sort of origin or genesis of a design. Basically what it does is like calls in different patterns or sections of a pattern with different rotation and scale, and it's a simple feature, but it's crazy the amount of differences that you can have between designs and how surprising it is to see all these options. I think so many times as any human, when we are growing up, we narrow our vision so much, and we get into these patterns of like using the same sort of like actions that we are not even aware of. And the fact that you could use an algorithm to break a little bit those patterns and generate all these different compositions, I think it's very, very exciting, because it's always shocking, like, oh wow, that is my design, but like I would have never choose that arrangement, or it's such a very nice serendipity that comes with this process. And yeah, definitely I'm excited to see the final result when we see all these covers printed. And I think the creative process, once you are just playing with the language that you decided to work with, so much times it's all about that perfect mistake, that accident, that moment where you find that unique lucky movement that happens, and then you're just there to witness it and say like, okay, this is the right composition. So I really enjoyed just like looking at so many variations of the same design and be able to edit which one is the one that I like the most.